right, welcome back to Fury Week of the Prospect Podcast. We'll be actually. Let me adjust our view here so it's better on mobile there too. We have a great finish here to the week. Coach Schumann, I'm here with Coach D in the middle today, in our charades of where we're going to be every single day. And we have a special guest today. The what is going to be the first girls flag football coach at Caldwell College, Coach Kroncke, which we're excited to talk to him. Welcome to the podcast, Coach. Did we lose Coach Kroncke is the question.
Ready?
That was so quick.
That was
quick. There he is. Okay, I see. He moved. But yeah, I'll give a quick intro on Coach, and then we'll let him dive into his background. Before he took this job as the first flag football coach, he had coached high school football, and then was at Woodridge High School, and then was a head coach at Palisades Park High School, and then joined the staff in the sprint football at Caldwell College. Which is led up to the opportunity here as the first flag football coach for girls flag at Caldwell College. Coach, how's everything going? Okay.
Technical difficulties.
Technical?
Can we not hear? Let me see.
Me and you are flying today, so.
That's already a win on our part.
That's 2 of the 3. Oh, there he's coming in over here. So let me see if I just kick him out of this one, right? Yeah. Let me do that. We're gonna go. I think we're going mobile here. We're going mobile, Coach.
Sorry about that. I had to. My internet kicked out.
You're good. No, Coach, you're fine. Don't worry. You're all good.
I think we may have to because the school systems. Are you in the school, Coach, right now?
Yeah.
I think our method of after many failed failures along these lines, I think what we may have to do. I think what Derek says. I like if they're at a school, we may have to have them go mobile. I think from now on, right?
Like it seems to be what's going on. I came on here and now I'm good. So it might be the Wi-Fi with the school kicking off.
We've seen that, and it definitely just isn't in this state because we've had it from all of all good.
We've had it all over. I just gave a brief intro. You didn't hear it, but because you're kicked out. But I would love for you to just kind of talk about your coaching background leading up to taking over the new opportunity here as the girls flag coach at Caldwell College.
So I've been coaching, it's so weird to say boys football, but I've been coaching, high school football since probably about 2009. I started off as a freshman football coach at Paramus Catholic, kind of worked my way up a little bit, then became a D coordinator. And then I ended up being the head football coach for a little while, for 4 years. And then I took a break, and the opportunity at sprint football kind of came up. Being an assistant, just coaching D-line at the college level, intrigued me. And then I did that, and then I've been there for this. We just finished our second year, and then the opportunity came up for girls flag. Well, in the meantime, on the side, as a teacher, I teach in Lyndhurst, and I was helping with the flag program at Lyndhurst High School. I was the head for 2 years and assistant for 1. And then this opportunity came up at Caldwell, and I was like, wait, it's kind of something that I couldn't pass up. Head flag coach, I'm there already. I know this. I know the people in the athletic department, and then I interviewed. They said it went well, and next thing you know, they offered me the job, and now I'm starting to recruit, which is it's cool for me because for me, I'm kind of doing both. I'm multitasking. When I text a coach or I ask somebody, I'm like, do you have anybody under 190 with a 3.0 GPA? And by the way, what girls do you have? So because in New Jersey, I feel like it's and I think that was one of my big selling points is that the girls flag coach normally is like the OC or DC on the football team. So I'm asking for multiple things, and it makes sense. It just goes together.
Right. So are you still going to coach sprint football too? You are?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah. So I'll be like the title of my job is head flag football coach, assistant sprint football coach now. So
Okay. Cool.
they kind of when I was able to get the job, they lumped it together, kind of made it one thing.
Not a
Was
bad
that
gig.
were they able to make that a full-time gig for you, or is that
No. It's just
stuff?
one part time.
Okay. Cool.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm still teaching, and my normal my normal everyday
Right.
thing, and then I'm just doing that.
Very cool. Very cool. What? Well, first of all, what's your experience been like on the sprint football side? How was it different for you from obviously coaching regular football? What were some of the things that you like about it that's different from coaching, unlimited football?
I'll be honest, I thought there was going to be a lot different, but it's the exact same. Might be a little higher pace, higher tempo. We run a no huddle where literally we run 4 plays, and we could run 4 plays in about 15 seconds. I feel like it's not that, but it seems like it,
Right. Right.
especially coming
Right.
from somebody on the D line when we go 3 and out. But you know,
Shit.
it really is. I like the college level. So, the kids they want to be there. They're men, so that's part of the reason why I said it with the girls. I was like, I want that opportunity too. But with, with kids that want, I keep calling them kids, but they're grown men, that want to be there. They're fundamentally sound. They know what they're doing. It's the football IQ is there. I'm not, in years past, I was teaching, a 3-point stance that, in August. Now I'm, trying to figure out, scheme wise and things like that. So the IQ level is a lot different, which is what I appreciate.
Yeah, I think that it's one of those things where it's the college level versus the high school level, the type of athlete you're dealing with, and the type of intensity and what they're looking to get accomplished different. Flag football wise, what does it look like taking over the program from a flag football standpoint? And where do you see that going?
I'm the way I'm seeing flag right now. I feel like it's just booming right now, and it's just the girls want to do it everywhere. For me, my goal is to have get 20 girls into the program. That's my goal. I think we're going to end up having I would say closer to 25 if I can recruit to 20, because I have multiple interests from girls in the school already. The day that the announcement came out, I had 6 emails from athletes already in the school asking how they could do multiple sports. They played flag football. I even had so far as an email with powder puff pictures saying I really want to try flag football. So I think as a sport as a whole, as high school is growing, I think this is growing too. I think we're at like 60 something schools in the NCAA right now that are about to offer it or starting it now. So I think it's going to fly. I could see it even. I think it's going to be a lot more common soon in multiple schools that have regular boys football.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely something that's exploding every year. Look, I mean, we took over, we started it down by me down here. Last year was our first year as an organ, in like a full club team. Every year it seems like there's more and more teams that are stacking it. I know there's schools within the short conference that are adding it again this year. This will be the last year of it as a actual club sport, and then when it actually becomes sanctioned, I mean, we're talking like state championship stuff here.
Yeah.
Girls are going to have to make that decision of, hey, am I going to stick being a softball player or am I going to go be a girls flag player? To me, I mean, if we go by word of mouth, like I have no worries that, the girls are going to make a certain choice of which way they're going to go, whether their current coaches are happy about that or not. You know what I mean? Like that's something else to talk about. But I see the expansion of it. We see it on like even a youth level, in terms of the flag with the girls participating and whatnot. I mean, we always had girls that did the co-ed stuff, but now for them to have their own little specific, sport, I think it really, really takes it to another level. You see other states where it's at and what they do with it. Look, even the difference from North Jersey to where we are, like Central Jersey is Shore Conference, right? I mean, there are programs up there that have been doing it for, 5-6 years already. They're established. Here we are, as the Shore growing every year, when that all gets aligned in terms of statewide, when it comes to, rules, just overall structure and how guys do things. I mean, it's only going to continue to take that path this way. I mean, and now throw in college aspect, like now girls, yes, you can have a real opportunity. And we talk about it with our younger girls, right? Like by the time you're in high school, you're going to have this opportunity to go. And this is going to be an option for you, right? It's not just going to be a club sport or something you do for fun. Like this could be your path to helping you get to college. And I think for you, the bonus of that is like you're kind of coming in right at the like pivotal time. And I don't think anybody really around you is doing it. I know Montclair State has a team, but other than that, like I
Montclair's
think really
Montclair is the closest one, and besides that, that's it. It's us two for the whole area for the most part.
Yeah. Yep. So you're really gonna have the the pickings for what you want to do. Not to mention, I think that your network from being a high school head coach to working with the sprint program, like at the boys at Caldwell, like the lay of the land, right? Like so you're gonna have access to it. Look, being in Lyndhurst, that's a whole different, like that Bergen County center of that, like there's going to be a lot of options for you to kind of go and pull these girls to the program. Not to mention Caldwell College, like pretty good school where you're going to have that, you have that backing. It's always easier to sell a product, right? That like there's something behind it. I think you're really gonna, that'll be your thing. I'm curious, how are you going to, now I know you're going to use the sprint stuff at the boys aspect to get into the school or whatnot, but what are you going to do to bring eyes to the program itself in terms of that nature?
Well, in terms of the beginning of it, we're in talks right now to try to host a 7-on-7 tournament for either hopefully in early springtime, if we could get that to work, to get just to get people's attention to Caldwell, and that's for the girls now, and then also I'm looking into running a youth camp for flag to at least get the ball rolling and get the name out there and things. And like I've also been I started with a bunch of reaching out to a couple youth flag programs and things like that to try and get my name out there. Luckily enough, like it's just weird how things work. One of my coworkers' son plays flag football, and they were like, "Oh, I will introduce you to the director." And next thing you know, I talked to her. I talked to her for a little while. So in terms of just getting out, I told her, I was like, "I'll attend anything you need. I'll show up." My goal to draw attention to the program is just to be visible and be around, especially in the spring season. I'm already kind of reaching out to everybody, to the coaches that I know already, that be like, give me some of your best games so I could come out, and see it. I've always been a kind of an in-person scouting, or listen, highlight films are great, but I want to see how you are in between the whistles and things like that. So it makes it easier to, if I have a list. So I've been kind of reaching out to them to get have them familiar with me. So when the season comes, it's just second nature to be like, oh, let me text Kroncke, and we have a playoff game coming up,
Right.
or and I have to do a better job for me of getting out of my comfort zone of the NJIC. And I need to get to the Super Football conferences, the Shore conferences. I need to do a better job, and being visible in those areas too. I know that's something that I need to work on.
Well, I mean, girls, women's flag is girls' flag, and then subsequently women's flag. is like the fastest growing thing, and
I
with
think
the
you're muted.
Olympics, oh,
I can hear you.
you can hear me. don't know
I
if you
can.
hear-
Oh, no.
Coach, can you not hear me?
Oh, damn, I can't hear him.
Can you hear me, Coach?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, that's interesting.
So
Yeah, it's so weird. That's why I'm like, wait.
Oh, let's try. Let me try. That is weird.
We're getting a lot of firsts this week.
Oh.
Yeah, leave it to be involved with me on this point.
Nah,
Yeah,
you're good, buddy.
Can you hear me now or no? No. Wow, I don't even know. I'm gonna try something here real quick. Let me see.
Try to go back in, come back out, maybe.
Can you hear me now?
You want me to come back? Go out.
No, you're good. You're good.
Can you hear me, Coach?
I can hear you.
Hey, you hear me clear? I don't know why he can't hear me. Don't know the answer to that question.
Oh man.
It's above my pay grade on this one. I don't see where it would be the issue. Let's try this. Coach, can you hear me?
I got you now.
There we go.
All right, cool. So, what I was gonna say was with girls flag growing in the Olympics and all that stuff coming into girls flag, there's obviously so many opportunities. There's so many tournaments. If you wanted, I'll give you a quick site that you can go to and probably find every single club thing there is outside of the high school part of it, which obviously down like Derek coaches, obviously girls flag at Brick, and the Shore Conference is a huge, and so does up north as well. Huge girls flag at high school. But like if you go on Zort's, what is it, Derek? Tripssports.ai.
Yep.
Oh man, there's a million flag tournaments because we run like we have our own girls flag league that we run a few times a year, and for youth up to 12, and it's huge, and
only getting bigger.
Yep, and we have a club team that of girls at 10 and 12 that go and play, and probably end up adding 8 because we have a lot of girls in that now. But Zort Sports is a million tournaments in New Jersey, a million, like literally, literally a million. Like the parents actually drive me nuts with this. Can we go this one? Can we go that one? I'm like, we got a budget here, so there's always somebody we can go to.
Yeah, you can only go so many things.
You can go if you want to get if you want.
Yeah, you guys might have to fork it over, but we only have we have a limited budget. But it's there's endless opportunities to see girls in person now, especially so many of those tournaments are up on that site, and they're huge. Like reason I know is because we have a club team for girls, and they go to these tournaments, and it's just like insane. And we have good players, and they get smoked at a lot of these things. So, they dominate our local flag leagues, and then they go and play in like these club things, and these girls are really good, really, really good. But it's a really, really interesting thing, how girls flag is really like just completely blossom. What are you thinking as far as like what your recruiting strategy is going to be to get girls to come to Caldwell, and how many will you have? Like, how many spots will you have on a team?
So we're looking to. I need to get 20. I need to get 20 new girls into the program. That's the 20 is the number. My roster can go up to 30. That's what we're looking at right now as a cap. But for me, like I said before a little bit, my strategy was kind of to stay local first, try to get the
Right.
the the comfortability level with the area and things like that, and then try to work out from there. I'm really like I said before, unfortunately I'm a creature of habit. My focus is going to be like on the teams that I went against, or we coached against, and things like that I know, and then kind of go from there. And then I'm using I've reached out to a couple of the flag leagues to kind of like give me a list of their 26s and 27s to try and attack that as well. I'm going to some one of the league's practices on Monday. I'm going over there at a Nutley, so I'm going to I'm focusing first on the area, especially because and I'm trying to sell Caldwell as a whole. There's a lot to offer from Caldwell in terms of academic scholarships, and they really promote the academic side of it. So I'm trying to attack the 3.0 and above, and this way they could financially the university does help based on their GPA. So that's kind of where I'm kind of trying to incorporate all that together.
That's really cool stuff. What are some of the key attributes that you're looking for a girl athlete to come to your school?
For me, I always, and this has been like my mentality since I was coaching high school, is I'm looking for the leadership. I really want somebody that leads not only on the field in their play, but kind of that's why I said between the whistles before. So I'm looking for that kind of character, that the leader, a girl that kind of wants to do the work, put in the effort, and not really, that relentless kind of like I want to be able to keep going. I don't want to, oh, I'm here, I'm hurt, I can't make it. I'm looking for that more of that tough nose, hard nose mentality. So that's and I didn't think it was gonna, when I first started coaching flag, I was enamored by the fact that some of these girls are tough. Like I watched some plays where I was like, oh my God, is she gonna get up? And then she got up, and that's kind of the player that I'm looking for.
Interesting. And where what is have you started reaching out? What's the response been from coaches? Have you started talking to any recruits yet, or that's kind of new in the process?
No, I've been talking to some already. So I've reached out to about 15 coaches. So I have my list up to about 50 right now that I have to start the process with. I've only spoken to a few so far, on the phone, but my goal is to get out early spring and get to those schools to actually meet them. I've seen highlights, but I like to actually meet them.
Right. Absolutely. What was I going to say? As far as get an idea of what the standard is academically at Caldwell, what is the requirements in order to get in there and those kind
We're looking at around a 3.0 is that's kind of solely what they're going on. They do a lot with the GPA. So especially for the boys and the girls, if it's got to be a 3.0 or above, and then you're looking at there is the oddities of between a 2.7 and 3.0, but they go by the GPA, and they really want near a 3 or over it.
Very, very cool. Derek, I have to jump off to go on to this next pod. I'll let you continue. Coach, it's been great meeting you, talking to you. It's been a long time since I've been in North Jersey, so much continued success to you, and good luck with the program.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it, and I hope to talk to you soon.
All right, I'll see you later, Derek.
All right, man. Coach, again, look, I think it's so exciting, right? Obviously, look, we started it last year.
Now I lost you. You can't make this up.
Oh, now you can't hear me? Hang on, let me go. Can you not hear me at all? Hang on. Okay, 1 second. How about now? No? Okay, 1 sec. Let me go. Can you hear me now, Coach? How about now, Coach? Can you hear me now or no? Still nothing? All right. All good. I don't know why, but